Technology evolves around the world. The technology growth around the world makes every people be involved in it. Nowadays, people tend to make technology be involved in their daily lives. The continuous development of technology comes up to the idea of internet and social media. Now, in our present time, there is no person who is innocent in using technology and social media sites. Now, the topics that we will discuss are what is social media, the advantage and disadvantage of using social media, how the social media affects our mental health and well-being, and impact of social media use on social skills. What is social media? Social media is a website and applications that enables users to create and share content or to participate in social networking.
The advantages and disadvantages of using social media. Let us start with the advantages. Number 1. It allows people to meet, communicate, and remain in contact with friends and families. Technologies nowadays can make you meet new people online, communicate with them, and catch up with them, even though they are living across the world. For example, you have a friend living in the States, social media help us communicate and keep in touch with them. Number 2. Can increase a person's quality of life. It gives us an easy access to connect with the world, knowing all the happening around is much more convenient and easier. Social media can give us information and awareness of what is happening around the country and even around the world. Number 3. Convenient to consumers. Social media makes it easier for consumers to buy product without leaving their homes or spending the day waiting for their queue at the shopping mall. Just a tap on your device, you have your order ready to deliver. And now for the disadvantages. Number 1. Reduce the face-to-face interaction. Social media affects our face-to-face interaction to people, which it was believed to have a low quality of relationship with people. It lowers people's confidence of interaction when it comes to reality, like applying for work and going to college to make friends to study with. Number 2. Can make a person's mental health at risk. Young people nowadays are spending too much time in social media. They are susceptible to peer pressure and make their self-esteem low. Number 3. It can affect consumers' privacy or security. It affects one person's privacy and security because people put their information in it. For example, signing up on Facebook, you put information in there that can cause one person's identity to be stolen. Nowadays, there are people who can hack computers or sites so that they can store something for that certain person.
How does it affect our mental health and well-being?
Social media also affects our mental health and well-being. We will be giving some examples about it. First will be depression. Depression, and also known as a major depressive disorder, is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Depression causes feelings of sadness and/or a loss of interest in activities once enjoyed. It can lead to a variety of emotional and physical problems and can decrease a person's ability to function at work and at home. Here are some symptoms of depression. It may vary to mild to severe. One will be feeling sad or having a depressed mood, change in appetite, weight loss, or gain unrelated dieting, difficulty thinking, concentrating, or making decisions. The next one will be anxiety. Anxiety disorders are a group of mental illnesses, and the distress they cause can keep you from carrying on with your life normally. For people who have one, worry and fear are constant and overwhelming and can be disabling. But with treatment, many people can manage those feelings and get back to a fulfilling life. Here are some types of anxiety disorder that includes different conditions: panic disorder, social anxiety disorder, specific phobias, generalized anxiety disorder. Next one would be sleep-eating disorder. Sleep-eating disorder is defined by repeated episodes where you rapidly binge eat and drink after you wake up in the night. These episodes are out of control and tend to occur when you are only partially awake. You may only have a slight memory or no memory of the binge. This may occur nightly. Here are some problems resulting from sleep-eating disorder: excessive weight gain and obesity, suffering from insomnia due to sleep disruption. The last one would be suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts can occur when a person feels they are no longer able to cope with an overwhelming situation. This could stem from financial problems, death of a loved one, a broken relationship, a devastating or debilitating illness. Here are some risk factors that may have an impact on the probability of someone experiencing suicidal thoughts. Being gay with no family or home support, for children having disciplinary, social, or school problems, and having a psychiatric disorder or mental illness. Here is a short clip of how the social media affects your mental health and well-being.
Social media has become part of our nature. We post, we share, we like, we follow, we unfollow, we subscribe. But how is social media affecting us? A small study of 20 college students found a correlation between students who demonstrated higher levels of Facebook addiction and activity in the amygdala striatal system while they interacted with Facebook symbols. This activation was the same seen in those with substance addiction. In a 2016 UCLA study, teens were split into two groups. One was shown a photo with a high number of likes, and the other group was shown the same photo, but with fewer likes. Those who viewed the photo with more likes were more likely to like the photo themselves than the group who saw the photo with fewer likes. Again, it was the same picture. This experiment found activity in multiple parts of the brain when teens saw photos they took receive a lot of likes. In particular, the study found significant activity in part of the brain's reward circuitry known as the nucleus accumbens. Dopamine is released in the brain after positive social stimuli, such as likes and positive comments on social media. That photo she just posted, she got a bunch of likes, releasing dopamine into her brain and causing a feeling of satisfaction. Psychologist B.F. Skinner found that mice would respond to certain stimuli they knew resulted in a reward more often when the reward came at variable times. This theory can also be applied to social media and the times we check it looking for a reward in terms of a like, comment, or message. We habitually check our accounts, but we are not always rewarded. Maybe this photo didn't get the amount of likes you wanted, so you will try again and again and again, looking for that reward. But wait, something else. Have you ever felt your phone vibrate when it really didn't? According to Robert Rosenberger of the Georgia Institute of Technology, we've become so connected to our phones that they've sort of become part of our bodies. Anytime something stimulates or triggers sensation in an area where you keep your phone, you might believe it's your phone. This is called phantom vibration syndrome. Studies show that nearly 90% of people report experiencing these phantom vibrations.
And lastly, the impact of social media use on social skills.
Social skills are the skills that we use to communicate and interact with each other, both verbally and non-verbally, through gestures, body language, and our personal appearance. Social media had a contribution to every person in our social skills. Social skills is something that some of us were not good at. When we say social skills, it is about how we present ourselves inside the society where we are in, the way we communicate towards the other people, the actions that we're doing a certain thing in a certain place, and how we express ourselves individually. Social media is giving us an easy access in everything that we have been struggling of. We may not be good in interacting towards other people, yet there is still a lot of quick changes in ourselves that we have not yet discovered, and it's all because of the influence of social media in our daily lives.